We think we're making choices. We think we're in control, but here's the truth. Most of what we call free will is just the nervous system running a conditioned loop, a loop that was installed before you even had language. From the moment you took your first breath, your system began downloading the emotional frequency of your environment, not just beliefs, not just behaviors, but energetic imprints, emotional tone, somatic memory. The nervous system doesn't just regulate stress, it calibrates perception, which means if your body learned that love equals unpredictability or that safety equals self-abandonment, then your choices will unconsciously bend towards those patterns. And you won't even know that it's happening because it feels familiar, and familiar always masquerades as truth. Now, let's break it down neurologically. The brain is a predictive organ. It doesn't respond to reality, it responds to patterns. It literally fires in accordance with what it expects based on the past. That's why repeated emotional experiences become hardwired into the default mode network in your brain, which is the identity filter. So when people say, this is just how I am, what they're actually saying is, this is just what my nervous system normalized. It's not personality, it's programming. And the deeper the emotional imprint, the stronger the neural growth. That's why trauma doesn't need to be remembered to be repeated, because it lives in the body's perception, not just the mind's memory. You are not just biology, you're frequency. You're a field broadcasting a vibration into the quantum and tuning your perception of reality to match it. Your nervous system is the tuning fork, and your electromagnetic field, the energy around your body, is shaped by your dominant state. So if your body is stuck in survival, you will pull in people, experiences, and thoughts that match survival, not because you deserve them, but because you're resonating at that bandwidth. This is the metaphysical law of coherence and law of attraction. You don't attract what you want. You attract what your field is congruent with. Here's the insidious part. The most powerful form of mind control isn't force. It's normalization. You won't even see the program because the program became you. It shaped your tone of voice, your micro expressions, your inner dialogue, your nervous system responses. You'll say, this is just how life is. I always date emotionally unavailable people. I just can't trust anyone. But none of that is truth. It's conditioning, installed by culture, shaped by early attachment, reinforced by repetition, until it became a closed loop. And the loop won't stop until you change the signal. So how do you break free? Not by more positive thinking, not by reading another book. You have to go deeper than thoughts. You have to interrupt the nervous system. This is why I use breathwork. Breathwork shifts the brain into a theta dominant state, the same state accessed in deep meditation or hypnosis. In theta, the analytical mind softens. The identity filters actually loosen up. And this is when we access the subconscious operating system. This isn't relaxation, it's reprogramming. Holotropic breathwork allows us to bypass the default mode network, disrupt habitual emotional loops, and install new embodied pathways of safety, worth, and resonance. It's not about healing, it's about deprogramming so that you can stop mistaking survival for love. So you stop chasing chaos and calling it passion. So you start feeling safe in the presence of peace. And this is exactly the work that we do inside my 4-week nervous system coaching container and my ongoing coaching. So if you're interested, message me to join.